All right. So this one here, this one is a snake mask. And you're probably going, wait a minute, what do you mean a snake? It looks awful like a bird. Well, true. But this mask, believe it or not, was a mask that was worn by a young man, and it would be his rite of passage mask. Okay, and what I mean by that, and it takes a little visual explaining here. Okay, but the story goes is that there were two tribes that were fighting over hunting grounds. Okay, now we're talking about in Africa. There's a lot of really valuable land, because if you can't hunt and you can't provide food for your tribe's not going to survive. So they were fighting over, two tribes were fighting over this this area, and what happens is one tribe pretty much defeats the entire other tribe, except for one small boy that ends up living through it. And here's where it gets kind of weird, but a mother snake takes the young man into his den, okay, talking like 5 or 6 years old, and nurses him back to health and raises him. Now, in order to pay homage and to honor the snake mother that helped him out, okay, he promises that he will avenge his tribe, and he will perform a ritual dance on the day that he starts to rebuild his tribe. Okay, so what happens is in this culture, and I'm not sure of the tribe, but the mask would be worn by young boys. All right, and the young boys would have ropes tied to their wrists. Okay, and then this mask would be worn on their face, and it would start out to be about 2.5 to 3 feet tall. But when they wear it on their head, they use the wires or the rope tied up to the top of the mask to then be able to balance it and perform their dance. And so they would do that. Now, each year on this kid's birthday, okay, the mask would get taller and taller and taller until his 16th birthday, when this was his rite of passage, where he went from boyhood to manhood. Okay, the mask would be about 12 to 15 feet tall, and he would have to perform the ritual dance without the ropes to help steady it. And so he would have to be able to balance it. Okay, as long as he could perform that dance, then he would then be a man, and therefore he could take on more adult responsibilities in the tribe, going on hunts, helping defend themselves, going into wars, going to battles, whatever happened to be. According to the story, the young man that was nursed back to health by his snake mother, if you will, eventually did develop and built up a tribe. And that tribe then went on to defeat the tribe that had killed and slaughtered his tribe when he was younger, and he took over and became king of the area. So everybody lives happily ever after, except for the warring tribe. So anyway, that's the story of the snake mask.